Hey, what's going on, kings and my queens? This is your girl, Queen D1A, Replicated Diva, House of Queens TV, and we're back with another one. I hope you're having a safe, wonderful, blessed day, evening, night, wherever you're watching from. Hi. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Go ahead and like the content, please. Go ahead and thumbs up. Also, if you want to, subscribe if you want to. There's no pressure, but everything in here that I ask for you to do is free. It costs not a thing, but what it will do, it will help my platform. It will help this channel to grow so other people can enjoy the content as well. So what we have today, we have this thing. I don't know if you guys know, if you guys are familiar with TikTok. It's this thing going around called the black woman, black girl follow train. Okay, where it is a thing on TikTok where if you are a black woman, black girl, whatever, you, I don't know who created it, but if you're black, you can follow someone else's black, and that's how thing goes. It says, follow me back if you're black. It's a follow train for black women. And so they got these Caucasian women is very upset. They're mad, so they start their own train and saying that if you're a white woman, follow me. If you're black, do not follow me. Now, from what I have seen on TikTok and YouTube, mainly it's on TikTok, but I have seen only African American descent, our Somalian, our Ethiopian, and other ethnic groups of women come on here and they do their content, and I appreciate them so much. I appreciate them so much for giving us content. The content right now that I'm using is from a young lady. Her name is called Pretty Choice. That's the name of her YouTube channel. And so that's where I got this content from. So what disturbed me and what bothers me about this is that when I go on to TikTok and when I go on to YouTube to view this content, not once have I seen any African American or any black woman say, if you're white, don't follow me. If you're not black, don't follow me. They have not said not one type of thing like that. They have not said, only I want black women to follow me. It's just black girl follow train. I didn't say, oh, if you white, don't follow me. If you Asian, don't follow me. If you any other race, don't follow me. I only want black women to follow me. They have not came on their social media platform, the free app, and said not one thing like that. So what you have is these Caucasian women coming up here saying, I only want white people to follow me. And they're so mad about the black girl follow train. And over here on House of Queens TV, I love everyone. My channel is open to everyone. I'm not a racist. I'm not a, oh, if you're this, don't come over here. No. My channel is called House of Queens TV. And I always say my kings and my queens, my crowns and my tiaras. That means everyone of any ethnic group. I love everyone. And only when you get negative energy from me is when you give it to me. You get it how you give it. And that's period, point blank. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all get on this content, and I just hope you guys give me your opinion in the comment section so I know what you guys thought about this content, because this is a very sensitive topic in the black community, because when I'm just gonna let y'all hear this.
Trendy now, is that what this is? Because it might be considered a little racist. Let us have something. Well, you've got affirmative action, you've got all black colleges, all black scholarships, you've got the BET channel, you've got the BET awards, and you've got an entire month dedicated to celebrating your history and culture. I'm not real sure what else it is that you're looking for, because that sounds to me like quite a few somethings.
Girl, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning where I am, but I couldn't go to bed without reading you first. They've got the BET channel. They've got a whole month dedicated to Black history. Girl, we've got centuries worth of history that was forced down children's throats in school. Hundreds of years of incorrect, factually incorrect history that was force-fed to people. You know, the whole kumbaya with the Native Americans and the pilgrims, sure. They have a channel, BET, where they can find quality entertainment with people who look like them, sound like them. They're better represented on BET. Because in general, you and I can flip through any freaking channel on the television and see people who look like us, talk like us, pray like us, act like us, walk like us, talk like us. We don't have to have a channel. See what I'm saying? White privilege enables us to consistently see positive role models, to introduce our children to positive white role models, because the media tends to only show that side of white culture. And you're getting pissed off because Black folks have BET and a whole month dedicated to their history. Guess what, though? I'm a teacher, and I teach it every single month of the year. I teach it, if I'm teaching something about statistics, I will dive into the statistics of Black men versus white men being charged with the same crimes, but who gets off of those crimes and who actually does time. I will weave it into any curriculum, any lesson I can, to show the inequities that continue to happen up to this day because of people like you, closed-minded people like you. And I find it hard to believe that you have true Black friends. I'm not talking about the lady down the street that you wave to, who's your neighbor. I'm talking about people who come over and sit and listen to you jab and jab and jab and gab and gab and gab about, oh, woe is me. We're going to now uplift Black people because they're trendy. You sound ignorant. And I'm sad if you have Black friends because they deserve better than you.
Me if you're Black. Join the Black girl train. What if I got on there and I said join the white girl train? I hate that trend.
Okay, you guys. I'm not sitting here because I know how social media can be, and some of the comments can be very vile and insensitive. Not once I'm over here on HOUSEOFQUEENS TV uploading this content to mock, pick fun, or to spill hate to the Caucasian women that is saying negative things about the Black girl train. Not over here on HOUSEOFQUEENS TV. I'm just giving y'all some content to show y'all when African American people want to do something, here comes the white woman always saying, you got this, you got that, you got the third, woo, 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 can I get a woo, woo, woo? Yeah, so, I mean, it's pitiful. It's embarrassing. So, I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just showing you guys that every time that African American people, Black women want to start something, it's always something negative from the other race. Like when a black woman, her friend started a spa in a therapy group over in, I forgot where it was, and then the white lady called the BBB and tried to get it shut down because she wanted to be involved, but it wasn't for her. It was for people of color to relax, to just self-absorb, to get all the negative energy, and they didn't want no other people there but African American. And so if you wasn't invited and they didn't want you there, why do you want to be involved? Were you gonna go and spend your money and kumbaya with them? So why would you want to be in a space of people that, I can't say they don't like you. They didn't want to be bothered with you. Let's put it in that word. They didn't want to be bothered with you. They want to interact with their people, talk about things that they want to talk about without, being fake. That's it. That's all. It's just tiring. It's pathetic.
For the white woman follow train, choo choo. You've probably seen the trend of black women following each other on their follow train. So if you're a white woman who you've seen that and you're like, I don't like the fact that I'm excluded, go to my profile and check and see if you're following me. Now, if you are following me, quickly unfollow me because I don't want you to. I don't need that kind of bad vibes on my page. You know how we feel as women when men intrude on our spaces? That's how black women feel. Black women are a double minority in North America here. And so you know how, like, women make less money? Well, black women make even less money and have less advantages and are taken advantage of more in society. So if they have something as simple as a follow train on TikTok, why don't you just bippity-boppity back the fuck uppity and let them have something, for the love of fucking God. Sometimes it's not about you. Get over it.
So there's the amazing train of black women following each other, creating huge communities and follower accounts for people who have felt very isolated in their communities. And I am here for it. But guess what? You know how I found out about it? Black women complaining about white women who are getting in those spaces now and saying, how come you're leaving us out? White women, get the fuck over yourselves. We don't support black women when they need us. And they support women in general all the time, and we count on it. Look at Georgia. So, white women, back off.
Georgia.
I can tell you exactly who these white women are who are complaining about the black woman follow train. At first, I didn't even understand what the controversy was because I was just excited. I was getting all of these black women's content on my For You page that I didn't usually get. So I was following, I was listening, I was watching. It was awesome. And then when I realized what the controversy was, I thought for sure I hadn't understood it correctly. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are white women complaining because black women are following each other and trying to empower and lift each other up. And the white women, it's not all about them, and they're crying reverse racism, and they're pissed off that they're not getting followed back. I mean, is that it? Because I can tell you exactly who those women are. They were the women in elementary school who weren't athletes. And so they didn't like track and field day, and they didn't really participate. They just half-assed it. And then all of a sudden, they realized that people were good at this, and they weren't. They weren't athletes, and they were pissed off that those people were getting trophies at track and field day. So they made a big frickin' stink about how that was unfair, and they are just, because they're not so talented, other people were getting the attention, and that wasn't fair. Their parents complained, and so it made a huge headache for the school. The school was like, okay, fine, everybody gets a participation trophy. Fine, we'll do this. But then Little Miss Karen doesn't feel special with a participation trophy. Everybody gets one. So then she has to make a stink about the fact that everybody's getting one, and that's not fair. Even the people who didn't come to school that day, they got a trophy too. That's not fair. So big, huge headache. The school finally cancels track and field day. So none of the athletes can ever enjoy their sport again because Little Miss Karen didn't feel special enough. That's who you are, women. None of us liked you then. We don't.
Okay, let me get a little story right quick. Back in my high school days at Sweetwater High School, the Red Devils. Hey, y'all. Yeah, Sweetwater High School, the Red Devils mascot. So, like she said, in PE, if y'all want to call it, physical education, at first, because, I was, like, not small, but I wasn't heavy. I was, like, I was in the middle. I was slim thick like that. Put it like that. I was slim thick. Okay, so I was cute, but I had a girlfriend. I didn't have a boyfriend in high school. I had a girlfriend. So the boys, I can't say they were threatened by me. I wasn't bushy. I was girly. And my girlfriend, she was girly as well. She wasn't a stud or nothing like that. But I was more dominant when it came to sports. Okay, but none of the guys at first, put it like this, none of the guys at first wanted to pick me for the team. Like, okay, we had to play soccer, baseball, you know, all the stuff you had to play in high school. So we had to play basketball, football, and all the other kind of stuff. At first, I was not getting picked for none of them. I was not their first choice at all. Okay, so you got the other girls. Like I say, like the pretty, quote unquote, the pretty girls. So the guys would pick them because they like them or whatever, or maybe if they pick them and they get to talking because they're on the same team or whatever. Okay, like I said, I was not the first choice at all. But when it got down to actually playing the sport, I was dominant, baby. I was dominant. Because the girls was prissy. The girls on this, that was not on my team, whatever. So my opponent, I was getting them. I was getting them because they was kind of prissy. They didn't want to tackle you or they didn't want to guard you. So I knew that was my advantage. So I was getting them. So the boys noticed that because the girls had to block the girls and the boys to block the boys. So the girls that's not on my team, you know, if they have the ball or whatever, like if we playing flag football, so they have the ball and we got to tackle them or not tackle them, but take the flag from them. They was too prissy to do the job. So I was getting them. So because the boys were like, get about to the girls, let them do it. So because they know that the other girls ain't gonna do nothing. So after they seen my skills on the field and on the court and stuff like that, that's when I became the first choice. They literally had to play rock, paper, scissors because they was arguing over me because they knew I was a dominant female that was going to show up and show out and play this sport, and the other girls that's in my PE class was not going to do nothing. So the moral of the story is this. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's because it's for us. And we're not doing anything bad or wrong. It's just this something that we want to do for us. We're not excluding you guys. We want to be entwined with you guys, but when we do something just for us to make us feel good and have conversation amongst us, you guys get in your feelings. I'm not saying all white women, because you see on here, some of the white women on here is sticking up for the black women, and I appreciate them. I'm just saying that everything is not for you guys. Can we have something for us, please? And it's like, we're not begging you guys, but damn, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Like you know now, take your little participation trophy and go the fuck home.
You heard that.
So you are a white woman on TikTok who supports black women and sees the black girl follow train. What do? You follow them. It's that simple. You follow them because you support black women. It's that simple. White women, I'm going to level with you, okay? Relationships take work. They take work. And so when you say you support someone, that means that you need to support them in the way that they want you to support them, okay? You need to listen to them when they say educate yourself. You need to listen to them when they say this is how we'd like to be supported. You need to listen to them when they say, hey, stop talking. And I promise you, if you start doing
this trend is just inviting us to lift the voices of black women. White women, that's not hurting you. And what I find doesn't have to conversations in predominantly white communities in having conversations about race and equity and identity. And I just want to provide an observation that I'm seeing manifest itself in response to the black girl follow trend. So, number one, I think we assume as a country that it's white conservative women who are the most dangerous when it comes to conversations about race. And that's actually not my experience. My experience is that, for the most part, white conservative women who identify as Republican, who live in rural communities, many of them don't have a black friend or family member. And so either race is completely off the table and they don't understand why we need to talk about it, or they are being fed with media narratives that are absolutely inaccurate. But I get where they're getting their information from limited sources, either their church, their conservative community that also doesn't have access to actual Black people. And so I expect when I go into conservative white communities that people are just gonna be ignorant. Are they racist? Yeah, but I think my experience is more that there's a lot of ignorance. Here's the difference, though, between my experience. This is just Erin talking, so I may be totally wrong. Y'all can tell me. When I walk into spaces where white women think they're more progressive, those are actually the more dangerous spaces, because here's what I see happen, and this is true for human nature. When we think we are more expert in a thing than we actually are, we can take up space that's actually not ours. We're not actually experts in that thing, but we take up space. And what I find is white progressive women think they're actually more progressive and more knowledgeable about issues relating to Black people than they actually are. And so when white progressive women are told to take a back seat in something or to just listen, it's really hard, because I think many of them think, but I have really good intentions, and I've done my reading, I've read Robin D'Angelo, and I've read Ibram X. Kendi, and I've read Caste. That's different than actually living in the body of a Black woman. So for my white friends, I want to invite you, instead of getting pissed off and feeling like you're being left out, join the train. Begin to follow some Black women. Listen to their voices and their stories. Believe them. Don't get pissed off that you've been left out.
Listen to this right here, you guys. Listen to this. Hope you guys can hear in the background.
Black girl, you 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 feel that, black girl, you black girl, you JP,
my neck, my back, so butter and brown. My back, my back, my neck, my back, so butter and brown.
Hey y'all, and welcome back.
Yeah. Girl, black girl, you black girl, black girl, you black girl. Do your thing, do your thing. JP, my neck. So butter and brown.
Out doesn't mean you can't follow.
Racism, misogyny that Black, Indigenous, and other. My thought process on it, I just wanted to try and support you ladies, and also I just like to try and be positive, be your hype girl, because we all need more love and validation. This world is kind of cruel. You see way too many videos of people trying to leave hateful comments and tear others down, and I don't know why people enjoy doing that kind of thing, but I just want to support you ladies. And again, I apologize if my following anyone offended you or anything. I wasn't trying to. Love everyone.
Black women, y'all don't give a damn about us. That's why I'm so confused about people being mad about this follow train. Because y'all don't give a fuck about us. Most of y'all. Some of y'all got some sweet spirits and good souls, and y'all just trying to. Now, I done tried to stay quiet. I really did. I tried not to address this because it's stupid and it's ignorant, and we should not have to defend ourselves or address this. But y'all keeping up with this shit. Y'all got me stuttering, so now I gotta address this shit. Some of y'all white women need to go on fuck on now. Go on somewhere. Cut this shit out. Get you some business or something going on. Black women have done nothing to you. Black women have every right to develop a sense of community, of support for one another. Because let's just be motherfucking honest. White women are not running to support black women.
And let me tell you another story, and I'm going to go ahead and get up off here because this content has been long enough. Okay. I was at the store one day. I just washed my hair. I took my hair down. I had on some type of wig or whatever. And I just took my hair down. I washed it, and I had plaited it up. And I went down to the store. And so, I don't know the ethnic group. I don't want to say Chinese, Filipino, Asian, whatever. And so, I was in line, and like I said, I don't know the ethnic group of these two women. And so, they was behind me, and they didn't ask to touch my hair. They just started touching my hair, and they was like, "Oh my goodness, your hair is so long and it's so pretty." She asked me, "Was it mine?" And I looked at her. I wanted to cuss her ass out, but I was like, "Yeah, this is my hair." And so I guess she was feeling through my hair for tracks or whatever the hell she was trying to do. I don't know what was her intent of, but she was like, she wasn't just touching the ends of my hair or touching my plaits. She actually, you know how when you wash your hair and you massage your scalp so it won't be itching or whatever. So that's how she did my hair, y'all. Her friend, she didn't do my hair like her other friend did. All she did was just like touch it or whatever. And so she was touching my scalp and rubbing her fingers through my scalp. I don't know if she was touching for tracks or whatever she was touching for. She was just like, instead of touching my braids, she was touching my freaking head, like my scalp, like I said, like she was trying to touch for tracks or whatever. And so she was saying, "Oh my goodness." And then I was like, it was like a passive aggressive compliment, saying, "Oh my goodness, your hair is so pretty and it's so long." I'm like, okay, all black girls don't have short hair, thank you very much, but all black girls are not bald headed. And so, like I said, it was a nice, nasty compliment. She was being passive aggressive about the compliment, saying, "Oh my God, your hair is so long, it's so pretty," and stuff like that. And then she asked me, "Was it mine?" So I'm like, before I can say yeah, and like I said, she's not touching. She's not just touching my hair. She's rubbing her hand through my scalp. I'm like, okay, girl, all black girls are not bald headed. But anyways, here y'all go again. Hey, 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 do your thing. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. So butter and brown. Yeah, 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 yeah. So butter and brown. Yeah. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Hey. So butter and brown. So butter and brown. So again, you guys, it's a thing called life. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but put your faith in God. He will see you through. He is all understanding. I love you. God loves you. And I hope you love yourself even more. Keep it in mind. It will get greater later, baby. Again, if you're here for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Over here, we welcome everybody. Everyone is welcome over here on House of Queens TV. What energy that you give in my comment section, that's the energy you're going to get back. Love, hate, whatever. Sometimes I will ignore the hate comment. Sometimes I will not. It depends on what type of energy I'm on at that time. But again, everyone is welcome over here on House of Queens TV. And like I said, subscribe if you're the first time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and thumbs up the content. Also, leave a comment in the comment section so I know you guys thought about this content. And I am your girl, Queen 318, Very Educated Diva. And you was tuning in to who? House of Queens TV.